I've left my tripod, so it might be a little bit shaky. But yeah, I'm just at the Jab Boxing Gym in Stanmore, Bushy, and I'm here with Bradley Rea. Did I pronounce your name properly?
Ray. Ray.
Bradley Ray.
No, I don't even correct people anymore. I'm just used to it. I've had it all my life. It's only 3 letters, but it's very easy to get wrong.
How you doing, Ray?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Straight back into the gym after boxing 2 weeks ago and cracking on.
I keep seeing you everywhere. Like, I swear yesterday you was in the Matchroom gym.
Yeah. I'm getting about. Like I said, I was straight back into the gym. Spoke to Josh. Josh invited me down for some sparring. And yeah, he's looking after me, keeping me busy. Down at the Matchroom gym yesterday, and yeah, happy to be down there and just mixing it up a little bit of a change.
James, where you from? Manchester, is that right?
Manchester, yeah, Manchester.
How did it feel fighting in Manchester in front of your crowd?
Oh, it was unreal. It was, been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, boxing at that arena, and it was great to finally take it off, and the atmosphere was unbelievable, and hopefully one day it can be me kind of fucking that place out.
Well, if you carry on knocking out people in the first round, I'm sure you get more fans in that.
Yeah, that's what it's about. I want people to, want to come and watch me. I want to put bums in seats, and I think so far in my last few fights, I've done that. I've had 2 first-round stoppages, and obviously the fight with Jez, which was, people were saying it was one of the best 8-rounders they've seen, and a fight of the year contender, and I just want to entertain. That's what it's about at the end of the day, and if people are enjoying watching me box, can't complain.
It was definitely fight of the night, that was. The fight against you and Jess Smith.
Yeah, it was a great fight to be involved in, and it's the type of fights, I've always kind of dreamed of being in, and, it takes two to tango, doesn't it? So fair play to Jez, and, he's a tough night's work for anyone, but, it was a tough night's work for me, and probably one of the toughest fights I've ever had.
So what's next for you?
I'm just waiting on some news. I've been on to my manager and onto my promoter's boxer, and I got that 1 round in 2 weeks ago, and I was straight back in the gym, and I said, look, I'm ready to go again. So they're working on something for me, and hopefully going to have something to announce soon.
Who's your manager?
Steve Wood, VIP.
Yeah, good manager. He's got a lot of people on his table, hasn't he?
Yeah, he manages a lot of lads, and does a lot of small shows, which is the way I come up. I wasn't straight onto these big shows. I've worked my way up. I've been selling tickets, and I've done things the hard way, and I'm finally at a stage now where I'm on a huge platform like Sky Sports and boxing on these big shows, and it's great that all the hard work and the patience of waiting in the first few years is finally coming good.
Did you get to watch the main event after your fight, Kell Brook against Amir Khan?
Yeah, I did. I hung about. It only dawned on me fight week how big the fight really was. I was kind of focused on my fight. It was all about me, and then hits fight week and public workouts, press conferences, and kind of wow, this is a big deal. People are really invested in this fight, and I just had to hang about, and I was changing my mind all the way to lead up to the fight. Fight week, I landed on Brook. I said it was Brook, and when he walked to the ring, it was just. Sometimes I say at Manchester Arena, you get them special nights and this special feeling. You used to get it with Ricky, and when he walked to the ring, with that piano on, I thought Brook's having this. Brook's winning this 100%.
Was it the piano that did it for you?
Yeah, the piano was a nail in the coffin. I knew he was winning then. But it was a great performance, and I think he's shown. He's got a lot left in the tank there. There's some big fights out there for him.
How do you see him against Conor Ben?
Conor Ben's getting better and better every fight. He's getting better and better every fight, and he's improving. And I think, if he was to box Brook, it'd bring out the best in him. But Brook on his day, I think he's hard work for anyone in the division. I think it's for a great fight. probably sway towards Ben just because he's young and he's fresh and he's got that explosiveness. But I think he'd raise his game to that level. But it'd be a great fight.
Tyson Fury against Dillian Whyte.
I think Fury. I think Fury will make it look relatively easy. I think it just depends what Fury turns up. But I think even if he's not on his game, I think it'll be too much for Whyte. But again, it's another massive spectacle in British boxing. It's huge, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Will it be Wembley 90,000 again? And there's just big fights that happening all the time, and it's great for British boxing. It's really good for British boxing, and it's good for kind of us at the level we're at. He gets the opportunity. I got to be on a huge show. The Khan Brook undercard. There'll be lads on that undercard that are going to get a chance to perform on a massive stage and a massive platform.
If Joshua fights Usyk, how do you say that? Repeat or revenge?
I think repeat. I think Usyk, I think he's just got his number, and I think I always said when he was cruiser that if he moved up to heavyweight, I think he beats everyone apart from Fury, but I'm even doubting the Fury fight now. I honestly think Usyk could have his number. He's a very, very special fighter, very good, and I think he's carried the power up with him to heavyweight, which makes him even more dangerous.
This weekend, Mick Connon against Lee Wood. How do you see that? Do you know much about that?
Great fight. I'm going Connon. I think we'll see how good Connon actually is here. And I think Conlon's going to get the job done, but it'll be a great fight. Wood's been very impressive in his last few fights, especially his last one, when he won the world title. But I think Conlon might just be a little bit too clever for him.
Is there any other fights you could think of? Canelo against Bivol?
Ooh, great fight. I'm really excited about that. I think Canelo beats him, but it's not going to be one-way traffic at all. I'm a big Canelo fan. I think he beats anyone there is out there to put in front of him, even the light heavyweights. And Beterviev's the only one which I think with Bivol, he's not a big light heavyweight. Yeah. He's strong, but he's not big, and I think Beterviev's size could be the difference with him to box Canelo. But I think I'd back him. I think I'd back Canelo.
Let's talk about your weight class. Who do you think is the best in Britain in the middleweight division right now, as you speak?
I'd go Cash. I'm a big Felix Cash fan. I like watching him fight. That last fight against the Russian was great. But the division's stacked. It's booming. You've got Eubank there now. Obviously Liam Williams just lost, but still a very good high level fighter. And there's a lot of young kind of up and coming kids coming up who are at different stages. But over the next few years, it's going to be a very exciting division.
Talking about Liam Williams, do you think there was anything wrong in that fight? Because the way he just went down from a jab, it seemed odd. Do you come out with anything in that fight? Yeah,
it seemed he had a bit of an off night. I don't know if Eubank kind of just caught him cold early on, and then kind of set the mood for the fight, and just he cruised it really, didn't he? Eubank, it looked comfortable, but you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Obviously he had the change of trainer and stuff, and the fight got cancelled in December, so you don't know what's going on there.
I mean, Wasserman won the purse bid for Linus Udofia against Denzel Bentley. How do you see that fight going?
Yeah, great fight. That's one I'm really looking forward to. You get a lot of lads, when you look at other lads in the division, and they're all a bit like, they're enemies. But with me, if it's a good fight, I enjoy watching them, you know what I mean? I'll sit there like a fan and I'll watch it, because that's a great fight. I think, big puncher, very strong Bentley. I think Udofi's got the speed, and, he can whack. But I think he's technically a little bit better than Bentley, and I think, if he can stick to that over the rounds, I think I'm going to back Udofia.
Okay. And if you, at the end of this year, where do you see yourself? What sort of belt would you like to go for by the end of the year?
My goal for the end of this year is look at that English title. Whoever's got that English title, and I'm slowly but surely building my way up. I think I'm 1 or 2 fights away from that now, and hopefully get some more rounds under my belt. I've only been there the 8 rounds once. My next fight, hopefully, going to step up to a 10-rounder and hopefully get some rounds under my belt. And when I've got that, I'm still only young. I've only just turned 24, but I think I'm at that stage now where I can kind of push on and start looking at titles.
Bradley, thanks for your time, and I hope to see you soon.
Top man, thank you.
I'm good to see you signing out.